Yo, 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 what up? Grateful for another maggot-free day above the dirt. Today's Buddhist quick tip is entitled I, Me, Mine. So I first want to talk about the Dhammapada, which is a collection of the Buddha's first teachings. And right in the very beginning of it, the Buddha talks about how if we cling to thinking that says, look how he abused me, look how he threw me down and robbed me. If we live with those thoughts, we will live in hate, full of anger and resentment. But if we can abandon those thoughts, we can live in love. So this kind of sets the stage for this little talk, I, me, and mine, because basically, when we are attached to I, me, and mine, is when we start living with the thoughts of, look at how he abused me, look at how he did this to me, look how she did this to me, look how they did this to me. And we cling to that is when we begin to resent and get angry in our defensive, posture. And we start living in hate, which promotes vindictiveness, retaliation, bitterness, and these are things we need to abandon. So this doesn't mean that we have no concern about ourselves. It just means that we are not attached to our experience as self, and we don't make it personal. It doesn't mean we don't have a unique personal experience that's all our own, and it doesn't mean we don't deal with the things that personally affect us. But can we change our perspective where we face things without adding that I, me, or mind clinging that promotes the thoughts of, look at how they did this to me, look at what's happening to me, look at how they or she or he caused this difficulty for me? Can we face experience without adding that personal layer to it? Now, it doesn't mean we don't have pain. It doesn't mean we don't have frustration, difficulty, disappointment. It doesn't mean we don't have anger. What it means is we can lessen that, perhaps even stop it, those harmful ways of thinking, and then the unskillful action that comes from that. But maybe we can prevent it. But at the very least, can we learn to let it go and abandon it when it rises? And realize that the reason it rises is because we're so attached to a false sense of self, and we're so attached to a selfish, egocentric perspective that instead of just seeing the experience that's happening, we add what is really impersonal. Now, impersonal doesn't mean we're not having to deal with it. Impersonal means it's not being done to us as some kind of punishment. It's not that we are bad and we deserve this. Most of the things we experience are random and haphazard. Most people don't go about their day choosing to purposely cause harm to us. Now, occasionally that does happen. Someone willfully chooses, to harm us. But if we can not personalize that and just see what the harm is and relate to it on an experiential level rather than a self-pitying, poor me level of I, me, and mine, look what he's doing to me, it just makes it so much easier to manage. Because when we add I, me, and mine, what it does, it's kind of an aversion where we're not really dealing with the issue at hand. We're dealing with our reaction to the issue at hand. And that makes it very hard because we have to work through our reaction to what's happening to get to deal with what's happening. So Doesn't mean we don't have personal experience, doesn't mean things don't affect us personally. It's really about how we perceive what we have to face in our own lives. So I hope this was helpful. Have a grateful, maggot-free day above the dirt. Peace out.